Et bonjour tout le monde, c'est Rxproject et on se retrouve pour la suite de Call of Cthulhu. On avait échappé, enfin, après plusieurs essais, à une créature sortant de la peinture, le vagabond, et maintenant on doit aller voir le libraire occulte du coin. Mais apparemment, il y a eu un cambriolage.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Médecine légale, ça monte, parfait. Oh la vache, c'est un gros bordel ces bouquins.
An old diary.
Ranier Dieu et rien. Ok. Donc en fait là on a des éléments qui ont l'air... Ah c'est linguistique ici. On a un élément qui a l'air de dire que c'est pas la première fois qu'il y a eu des gens un peu siphonnés du bocal. Ah les lampes elles sont spéciales quand même hein, dans le coin. Ok, y a rien. Ce squelette a l'air d'avoir une tête un petit peu grosse par rapport à son corps. Précis d'anatomie et de dissection. Encore. Ok. Et toi, tu sais pas me dire ce qui s'est passé ici? Ah, pas très causant. Hein. Oh, un autre bouquin. Un bréviaire de la santé. Ok. Je suis où en médecine légale du coup là? 40%, bah ça monte. J'aimerais bien surtout de l'occulte. Oh. Des plans pour, on dirait une espèce d'engin volant, style montgolfière. Enfin, non pas montgolfière, truc, comment ça s'appelle là? Un... dirigeable. Voilà. Ok, je vois les traces. Ah ouais d'accord.
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Ok, donc déjà c'est pas un coup de 4 ou de 16 sbires vu qu'ils ont l'air d'être un peu moins débiles que ça.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Effectivamente. Mythologie, il y a... Ah c'est ici mythologie. Par là il y a rien.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals?
Ah ouais d'accord.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Parce qu'il y a un symbole de protection.
What the... Charles Hawkins? What's happening to Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Whoa.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Ok. Et moi, ce qui m'intéresse...
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an
Dossier
old
clé
amulet?
d'Orly. Cette clé ornée du symbole des anciens est la seule à même de protéger votre psyché. Elle se présente sous la forme d'un médaillon cylindrique, suspendu au bout d'une lourde chaîne. En son centre, l'étoile et la branche destinées à repousser les forces des grands anciens ont été gravées il y a des centaines d'années. Tout porte à croire que c'est Charles Hawkins qui l'a arraché à son dernier propriétaire, un antiquaire égyptien. Dans les coupures de presse relatant le méfait, la date du cambriolage coïncide avec le dernier voyage d'Hawkins au Caire. Reste à savoir s'il connaît la véritable utilisation de l'artefact. Tâchez de la retrouver. Ok.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Ça, c'est parce que le dormeur qui ne dort pas vraiment. Mais c'est l'eau.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Pédo de continent était anciennement dirigé par des mères du... Ok.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Wow.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
Œuvre lyrique.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
En fait, la clé
Another
de
volume
Salomon,
by Arkham Editions.
Une 4. Ok, ok.
Arkham
Énorme.
Editions. Never heard of him.
Les prophéties avec Nostradamus et compagnie, d'accord. Il y a énormément. Par contre, en mythologie, j'ai pas grand chose à mettre sous la dent, je suis déçu. Et donc ici.
Things are not looking good.
Un peu comme notre affaire en fait. Histoire de Darkwater. Oh, le Saint Graal.
Kind of chalice.
Magnifique. Oh, je m'en fiche un peu, je suis déjà full. Bon ben, allez. Pas le choix. Ah.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Si quelqu'un trouve ces mémoires, il ne fait nul doute que je rencontre de sérieux ennuis. Mon seul et dernier espoir est que mon corps et mes ossements soient toujours dans ce plan de la réalité, de manière à ce qu'ils soient récupérés et incinérés. L'urne funéraire doit être remise à ma chère mère si elle est toujours de ce monde. Le message qui suit est d'une importance capitale. Qui lit ces lignes et fait preuve d'une acuité aussi précise que la mienne peut espérer avoir accès à ma plus précieuse possession. Elle réside à l'intérieur de mon coffre et les indices de sa combinaison peuvent être trouvés dans les 3 cylindres, tous cachés là où la vie et les études se croisent dans le monde grec. Ok. Chaque cylindre est numéroté, même si, comme dit le célèbre auteur, si l'ordre est le plaisir de la raison, le désordre est le délice de l'imagination. En effet, malgré ma préférence pour le chaos organisé, je dois admettre que la raison finit généralement par l'emporter. Si par chance une personne, ou dois-je dire un génie, arrivait à égaler mon intellect et trouver la combinaison du coffre, je demanderais à ce qu'il délivre son contenu à mon ami et collègue le professeur Armitage de l'académie de Miskatonic. Armitage, oh bon sang, c'est Armitage, c'est le professeur qui avait dans Dunwich, dans l'horreur de Dunwich, il me semble ça. Ah, les rêves sont bien mis. Le contenu de ce coffre n'est pas seulement un vaste condensé de savoir, mais aussi une arme bien trop dangereuse pour qu'elle ne tombe entre de mauvaises mains. J'espère que vous serez capable de mesurer le danger que cela représente et que vous agirez en fonction. Je ne serai dans tous les cas plus là pour vous guider ni pour souffrir de vos actions. Donc, la vie et les études se croisent dans le monde grec. Ok. La vie et les études se croisent. Sœur de Darkwater volume 2. Alors. Yay.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Je les écoute où? Pas ici. Je vais passer devant le truc pour les écouter 36 000 fois, vous allez voir. Parce que je suis un bonobo.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Ok, il y en a deux pour la reine blanche, c'est ça?
The queen has little protection.
Il y a deux pions. C'est génial, mais le problème c'est que je sais pas comment c'est calculé.
The queen has little protection.
Oh mon dieu, quoi. Non. Ça va me poser des problèmes.
Red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry.
Ok, les
And I do
gouttes
confess it. I am willing.
The chalice of knowledge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
To pay to know its secrets.
Il y en a 5, c'est ça? Attendez.
The chalice of knowledge.
Je suis vraiment en train de me paumer là.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
On va dire 5 pour le premier. Il faut que j'aille chercher la solution là par contre, une grosse flemme. ID 5. Alors la reine.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Ok, il faut que je raconte le nombre de pions de pièces blanches. Il y en a 2. Vu que la reine est toute seule et qu'elle ne compte pas. Voilà, et le troisième cadran.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Volume 9.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection?
Volume 9.
Drake talked about a particular... So these are the volumes that Drake... What did Drake say about this... Drake talked about a particular volume.
Et il y en a 2 qui sont en doubleur. Enfin, il y a un double, il y a un doublon. Volume 9, Azathoth. Attendez.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Sauf qu'il y a... Attendez, si c'est 9... Je suis vraiment en train de me paumer là.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Il y en a qui manquent, c'est pas possible. Ou alors je
The
me suis loupé
chalice
avec un
of
truc.
knowledge.
Donc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Et on va au 6ème. Hein. On est d'accord. Le 5ème, pardon. Donc 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouais, on en a 5. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce pizza? Il y a 3 pièces blanches. Je me suis gouré. J'ai mal regardé, il y en a une qui est pas bonne. Voilà. Le manuscrit interdit de Toute. Non, il n'y a pas d'araignée au plafond. Je comprends pas pourquoi il n'y a rien au-dessus. Oula. L'œil de Sauron. Oh. Ah oui. Non, là par contre ça déconne moins. Wow.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy.
Ok, on est dans
He
le corps
specifically
de...
asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him.
Ok.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Ça s'appelle des ventouses de calamar.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips.
What
can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Ah, cinglé, ouais. Ça, je l'ai
Is that a
compris.
threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Oh la vache. Ne dites pas que je vais encore m'infiltrer. Dans son bureau.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
bureau de Fuller, il est où?
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Ok. Voici.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
Ok, je peux me mettre discretos comme ça si je veux.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Ok.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Nulle part.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Ok, elle c'est la garde de service.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Je lui tourne l'attention.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Oh, génial. Alors. LB. Oula.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I'm going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage
On
his
va devoir y
wounds.
aller mollo. Parce que
Thank you,
sinon-
Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Voilà, il faut pas que je fasse trop de vagues parce que sinon ça risque de poser problème. Alors c'est cool mais...
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Alors, en fait c'est pas dur qu'il dise insomniaque, c'est parce que celui qui s'endort il voit des trucs tellement horribles qu'il préfère...
What is the
aller se-
boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. The key to the boiler room.
Mais prends-le.
Not
Bon,
where I expected to find it.
t'aurais dû la prendre.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell
Ah.
straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Oh putain, il s'est pété le dos, t'es
He
sérieux?
broke his back in an accident down by the docks. Mrs. Sanders?
What the... Pardon?
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Pardon? Mais... Attendez, mais on l'a... What? La femme de Sanders a été mise là? Alors que Pierce...
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Ok, alors il faut que je trouve maintenant la solution.
Dr. Colden?
Faut que je trouve la solution pour...
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Donc ça c'est fait, ça c'est fait.
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Ok, on va donc...
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Couper l'eau. Ce qui veut dire que je dois aller dans la chaufferie et pour ça il me faut la clé. C'est QFD.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Alors, chaufferie.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
J'ai besoin d'un outil. Oh, génial! Il faut s'amuser à... Allez, cherchez le truc qui vous servira. Alors, un balai, ça peut pas être utilisé. Trouver un outil. Bathroom. Un truc de médical, je m'en bats les reins. Tiens, je t'enferme là-dedans. Yay.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Ah, retourner parler à Elisabeth. Elle fume comme ça, il faut le faire.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
C'est vrai que c'est pas très sympa d'avoir fait ça, mais bon. Pourquoi il fait... Ah, t'es busy, je m'en fiche.
Last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Et il faut se dépêcher.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
Voilà.
Patient files. I was right.
C'est le pire truc à faire, ça.
Conclusions, session number 17.
Ah.
Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar
Une chaussure.
things are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
De quoi il parlait, ce taré? Symphonie du bocal.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. I should go another way.
Descendre à l'aile psychiatrique. Ça va être plus facile si je savais où c'est.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Je suis con, suffit que je suive les panneaux. Administration. Ça doit être par là. Et c'est à ce moment-là qu'elle est venue me chercher dans la cellule, je suppose. Ça doit être ça. Oh là là, c'est une descente aux enfers. Oops.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh merde. Est-ce que j'ai merdé? Est-ce qu'en fait j'aurais dû aller d'un autre côté?
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Arrête de trembler déjà, ce serait pas une mauvaise idée.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Oh, c'est bien
Dr. Cole.
Necronomicon.
She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Oh punaise, mais qui a l'idée de foutre une institut là-bas? Ok, la survivante. C'est bizarre parce que... Je comprends pas. Ça s'est passé avant ou après qu'elle m'ait libéré? Il y a des trucs qui collent pas. Enfin bref.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Et ben ça on le saura lors du prochain épisode. Allez, c'est là-dessus qu'on va se quitter. Voilà, on est plus en phase enquête, c'est sympa. C'est franchement sympa. Et l'ambiance est toujours bien retranscrite, les éléments par rapport au mythe de Lovecraft et compagnie. Je me demande où tout ça va nous mener. Mais bref, allez. J'espère que la vidéo vous a plu. Je vous dis à la prochaine. Ciao.